Hello everyone, welcome back. At the moment the factory is getting inspected by Mr. Bean. I can't get rid of him. How many times I've dropped him down very slowly from floor to floor to floor until he was on the ground and somehow he just reappears. I have no idea, magic I think. What am I going to do today? Well, to be honest, I don't actually have a set plan. I did look around here and I am like, I need to do something about those floating platforms. That the idea that I had in the beginning was better than what the end result is. That needs changing too. It brings the power from over there onto the main line that I've got going round. And from that main line I can go sideways to wherever I need it, to factories. And then I will always have separate power for every factory. So the idea was good, but I did not, when I started that, I did not even mind how the trains were going to be. And how significant they would be in your world, because you just need them. Simple. With that said, I also know that I started over there using a little bit of oil because I wanted to start to make the smokeless powder, and therefore I needed some heavy oil residue. And with the other stuff I could of course make the plastic that I need anyway. But I also got told I need lots and lots of plastic. Now I'm already making it in the blue crater, but have got no train going there. So you already can feel me. Do you see all those those foundations? That is where I stand on to have a look if things are going all right. I'm standing on another floating one here too. I will get rid of them. So I need to do, probably very soon, at least start the track going down south. Me and my map. Let me see. We have got the track sort of going like this, and then it goes around that way. That's what we're doing now, is my west-east line. And I already said I also want to go down south, but I don't know exactly where. And I want to make some sort of the same loop as I did from west-east. So this one will keep going round and round. But I will bend off. I already started, oops, where is it? Over there. With a tiny, tiny little sidetrack, which should go over there. And maybe I look into that too in the coming days, that I will record this video. But I first actually want to get rid of those floating never finished sky bridges, and I'm probably not that one yet, because that one is going to the blue crater. So just in case I need a quick go over, then I will be able to. Plus I also will have to redo the power, and that's also a reason why I want to start bringing those down. And I will probably connect them to the track, because if I've got those power towers, I don't know what they're called, power towers, going along with the track, first of all I can rush myself very quickly over, but secondly, wherever I'm going to make a factory, because I will need to make factories for pipes, rotors, stators, versatile framework, can be a small setup, as Marco I think pointed out. I still need to make with the bombs, the rebar types, ammo, that kind of stuff, automated wiring, smart plate. There's still so much, and I've got a lot of nodes all along over there, but also in the desert. So if I take the power with me, and I know that a station I can tap a quick power off, but I think it is handy if I somehow can connect the towers on the track. Maybe I can even then attach one of those, what are they called? Transports. These hypertubes. Or in case I need to belt over a tiny little bit of materials. I don't know. Whatever. So I want to change this. I want to try to see if I can make it a bit more neat. And that's what I'm going to start with. Lots of plans. I told you it's a mega project. It is mega for me. Now, what do you think? Would that work? I actually quite like it. It's a bit futuristic maybe, but I've been fiddling with some shapes and with some, and since I had these poles, I see that I've forgotten a piece there. It's always nice when you're busy, but when you're with your nose on it, you can't sort of easily fly around it. You don't always see what you're placing, how you're placing it, and if you've placed it, because it's so easy to skip. But I think that I actually quite like this. I do need to figure something out for those curves, because I'm just not handy at it. I've been trying to get this nice, but the curves aren't always in such a perfect way that you can just tilt the foundation. So I have to see how I'm going to do that. I really don't know just yet. But I do think that is actually, oh gosh, that is actually okay. As you can see, I didn't clean up. You have to somehow reach it all. It got some lights. It's got some shape to it, which I actually really like. And I can now take the power with me to wherever I need it, because, oops, can I get up? Can I get up? Can I get up? Yes. I bring a power pole, and by just taking pieces away, I can hide the power in the blocks itself, in the foundations. And I think that is a perfect way of dealing with power, and especially hidden. And now it's also supported. You can see it here. It even crushed the tree. It even crushed the tree. There's no tree there. You haven't seen a thing. But it looks a bit odd from here, but as you can see, we are going up. I think I will like this. And to go to the next one, I always make a row of foundations, and I just drag them out very far. I follow the line of the track. Then I pick one of those up and I see how far I can get, and then I start building around it, so they're always at max length. But I was wondering, I think, oh, that's beautiful. Did you see that? The sunrise? Look at that. Oh, look at that. And even one of those creatures came out. Oh, that was pretty. Okay. How easy can I distract it? It's unbelievable. Over here, if I can ever get there, oh my gosh. And they're still in there. I really got a little zoo going now. But I was wondering, because in principle, it also feels good that this is above me. And it would sort of work, but that means that with my curves, I will have to find a solution if I were to keep this. And I'm actually very curious what you all think. Is it something that I should keep above my track to feel, I don't know, more connected? Yeah, actually, I'm more of a Is he going through it? Yeah, but not the way I thought. I was wondering if you went through my hoop. But he went through the blocks, it seemed. I wonder if I should keep this. I don't know why, but it somehow feels like very fitting. But as I said, I don't know how to solve this with the foundations nicely. So if I can't figure that out for downstairs, then how on earth am I going to figure that out upstairs? I sometimes wish there were more blocks so that you could make a nice line following and then fill it in with blocks. But Yeah, that's not a thing. But this is what I've done so far. So I think I will continue. Oh! And all these power towers are floating balconies and whatever I had in the sky. Do you see that? It's all gone. It cleans so nicely up. Yeah, and I told you that one would stay. Even my bridge to the base is gone, so I have to fly up now. That one is just because otherwise I lose the power from the blue crater. It's my way to transport the power to the main system. So I'm super happy. It's slowly getting there. I think I will continue at least this. This I doubt about. As I said, I do like it, but maybe it's too much. I don't know. I'm very curious what you think. I'm very curious what you think anyway. Okay, many more to make. There we go. Can I get away with this? I've been trying to get foundations on them, but I can't. This is, first of all, sloping up. And look at the turn it makes. It's up and to the right. I don't know how I could do that. I've tried. So I know that these really neatly snap to the train track. And I'm very grateful that they do. I wish that would be the same with a foundation, but a foundation has got a mind of its own. So that's not really working for me. So I wondered, but if I see this feels like it's being supported, right? Like, since that's where, feeling wise, maybe a lot of the weight would be on that piece of track, and then here it would need supporting, but as you can see it just doesn't snap because the track goes up. I don't know how to solve this otherwise. I think it's okay, and I know it's purely aesthetic, of course, because it will function without. It's hard to get it neat. I find it very difficult to do this properly. Over there, by the way, I did make another pillar, and I think that one is quite okay. Oops, let me go over there, because it's straight, I think. What I could do is I could snap. It looks silly from here, if I'm honest. But what I did do here is I placed a pillar. Well, I placed two, I think. And then I took the top one away. And I placed a 4 high foundation on top. And from there I could make the pillar, which is perfectly connecting to the track. From here it's quite okay. From a distance, if you look from that side, it's also quite okay. But if you, I don't know, it feels like there's some kind of a man. I'm holding up the track, look at me. I also made little changes over here. I took this all away. There was that whole track coming down, so I could drive down. I fell. I had to, of course, take the power away, because that was also being transported over the air bridge that was here. So I did make some sneaky little connections as good as I could. Noise! Through the ground. Because if you place them deep enough, if you go from there to there, it's just in the ground, and that's where I wanted it. But I made sure that there's one pillar, and I made it red on purpose, that you can at least see my fluctuating power, which is then being transported into, let me see, how did I do this? Was it this one? Was it this one? No! Hang on, I need to first do this one. Oh, I can't remember. Where did I go up? Somewhere here I went up. Oh, that's silly. It went all the way up through the pillar. I don't want to take every little piece away. But it's connected to here. And therefore being, as you can see here, and then it goes via here and then down. Oh, maybe I made a direct connection. That could also be via the pillar to there. So I'm stealing the power from there into my main line. And taking it along, because over there in the desert are some lovely iron nodes, but I still got a long way to go. Are some iron nodes, and even if I've got just from left to right on one side this going on, so I've got these power towers going all the way there and to the other side on one side, then I can at least start making factories in a safe way that I don't have to redo it all again. But I was just fiddling a little bit with this because I'm going into an area now that I'm like, oh boy, how am I going to do this? Because this is going quite up. And I think that's a lot of metal pillars that I have to do here. Now! I'm just going to try. I'm just going to try and do my best. Let me know what you think. If you've got ideas, tips, tricks, please drop them in the comments. First of all, I love reading them. But second of all, I learned so much from you guys. Thank you so very much. I'll keep going. Lots to do. Loads. Lots. And more. I wonder. This time I left 3 of these sloping foundations, and I wonder if that will make a good in-between pillar. It's a shame that you can't. Yeah, it does dig in, but I wonder if I should go one backwards or nah. This is acceptable, right? It's only slightly, and it's quite in the middle. Maybe I should, oh, there, put a upside down one. And then, yeah, there, indeed. It's a shame you can't give it a tiny little sloping tip so it's the same as on the other side, but yeah, maybe you could if you put on a 1 there and just try to get it a little bit in that foundation. But is this acceptable as an in between? I think so. That works. It's in the same style as everywhere. I am also trying to do things a little bit different, but I have to constantly see what the surroundings are like. Like here I have to work with a main ring for the power on a sloping piece of track. But I do wonder, because normally when I'm on a higher pillar I also grab one and have that one as from there. I will do once. Yeah, see, then it. I don't think I can get away with that. Look. No. I think I will stick. That concept I think I can only do when I'm like here. Where I find it so funny. If when you come across and you see those mouths just open like like there. This one is on a higher pillar and it's on a straight track. And there you can work with, is that 3? No, there's 2. Okay. I always have 2 of these double ramps and then an inverted ramp at the end. I could give an I don't think I like that. If I give that another inverted ramp at the end, it gets so big. But this feels like a sturdy thing. Thanks. Because I don't know what it is. It's a thing. That's what it is. I was building, and look at that. It looks like a spider in there. Do you see that? Shall we have a look? I hope it's not a whole cave, because I did not prepare for a whole cave adventure. I first want to make weapons. Oh, all this stink for a snail? Slug thingy? Oh, hi. Of course, there's more than stink. Eh. Is that all there is to here? Oh, was that an unlucky jump from you? You're in the rock. Oh. Funny. Can I get you without you getting me? No? But I can now, thank you. I love how they still keep turning. You're already dead, stop it. It's even spookier. Give me all those bodies. Oops. I do have a question, sweet people. Is there anything that you know that I can do about this juddering? Because it's getting worse and worse. And as I already mentioned once before, like, it happened after, why am I in this stink? After, now, a few weeks ago. So I feel like around that they changed with the Fixmas. Maybe there, maybe then. And it's like you're walking and then you all of a sudden standing still for that split second and then you go again. But it is so tiring on the eyes that I would love to solve it. I would love to do something about it. It's also not nice to watch, by the way, and I can't cut all those tiny moments out because that's just too much. And that cave didn't go any further, did it? I'm so occupied with my standing still that I forgot to check. Let me grab these. But I wonder if there's someone that knows a solution for it. I did hear in when I was watching a few minutes of the live stream of Tango, because Tango's got the exact same thing as I do, that people said it had something to do with the DirectX. And I checked, I'm on 12, I assume everyone is. But maybe that needs changing, or... There's another slug. Hi. We're trying to make things nice today. It was just that this caught my attention. But if you've got a solution for me, please let me know, because I truly wanna solve this. Give my eyes a little bit of a break. There's nothing else. I don't see... I do hear cats though. I always hear cats somehow. I don't know. Maybe they're in the rocks, because sometimes they're stuck in the ground, as I've found out quite a few times now. Because that's just... I don't know. We keep going. We're going to an area over there where I am thinking about mining the iron. Because we've got a few notes here. Let me see. That one? Yeah, iron. Just iron for now. I already gave it a... Oh, even next to me here. Yeah, see, there's loads of iron. And then all these here, which I now can't scan. But since I can combine them with water and get a lot more iron, and I still need to make the basic things. So there's a separate factory for pipes and stagers and all that kind of stuff. I was thinking to maybe make something here. It's a big area. Nah, that's one of the reasons I'm bringing the power over, as you know. So maybe I want to do that. Would that be a good idea? I mean, it is a good area for a lot of resources. I don't know if there's copper a lot, but I do know iron. I've seen limestone. But for now, I'm first going to drag the power along because... Oh, that is still a long way to go. If I see that I didn't even... I started somewhere, where was that? Here. So all I did was this, this little bit. I still need to finish going over here. So I don't think I can do that all in this episode. But I will keep going. And we'll try to get as far as that we can. Interesting shapes you sometimes have when you have to adjust to the terrain. I should have connected something there, but it's both in the ground. So now you're getting a very funny, funky... You can see that it is in the terrain if it were to be built. So, oh my gosh. I am just looking around here. I already made a few. I found those 2 iron nodes over there. But I saw that there is more iron here, and I just placed them on the map. I think I've got at least 4 times pure here. And I feel a lot for. I already dropped it a little while ago. Where were the other 2 now? There. I think I'm going to... think about this. I think I'm going to mine those up, and what I might do is no, I'm thinking out loud now because I haven't thought this through. But it's, yeah, limestone. I can see, but also pure. Wow, it's also coal then. That's not what I wanted. There. Oh, there's coal there. Impure. Temp. Temp? Impure. I heard more. There. Normal. Temp. Huh. And sulfur then. That is very rare, eh? Sulfur is hard. It's difficult to come by. Nothing? Seriously? Did I write that down for any... Oh. Normal. No. Huh. So there's only 1 normal node over there. Yeah, that's not really helping then. I was thinking, since we're on sort of on the side of where I've got my power plants, I could make more compacted coal here, but I'm afraid I have to do that elsewhere. So far, I really haven't seen a lot. Maybe because I before didn't look for it just yet, but I think I'm sort of halfway. I'm 2 days in, but I'm halfway. I think if I mine these 2 up, 4 then actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, and just start making small factories with 1 item in, as in what I said, for example, pipes. I've got water there. I could put the refineries down and just make better or more iron ingots. The only thing is where... Somewhere I want to make a plateau where I want to have the machines. And I'm not entirely sure if I should pump the water over and go a bit to the middle. Or that I... Because it is lovely here too. We might as well. Don't think I'm ruining anything if I... Oh, don't! Yo! There we go again. There. saw you, Glinster. Stop hiding. I don't know what was glinstering. Something was glinstering. This is the highest point it feels. Higher than there. So if I were to... I expected enemies. No. Let's try it again. That didn't happen. Yes, it did. Oh. If I've got the 4 foundations. Doesn't have to be this high, I guess. And then on the world grid. And on Zoopy mode. And we go over there. Then I think we can make quite a nice area. Oh, quite a nice area. Because now I want to start then off with the pipes, but as I said, I've got a road to status, which I just want to have separate. You learn as you go along. I've learned so much already. Oh my gosh. If I see that compared to in the beginning where I had no clue and made all sorts together in one factory, which you can also do, but you sort of are getting the big mega factory. So I actually had a little combination. I made small factories which were making everything, and that doesn't work out, but that's fine because that's oh yeah, we've been in there. That's that hole where there was a Mercer sphere. But I think if I just go around, can I? Yeah, because I can drag this. So there was an enemy. Oh, hiding, you nasty. Hi. I know. But it will be my area, and if I put power here, you won't be here anymore. I could make quite a nice setup here if I see this. Depending on how I'm going to do this, I'm trying to actually go over. Yeah, that looks like it. I don't want to, as you know, destroy the nature. I always try to do something with it, around it, while it shows in the builds. That's the most beautiful thing to me. I could put some water extractors here, and of course deeper in. Is there anything here that I need to know of? I should maybe place an what do you call that? A resource tower. Oh, we've been on this one too when we explored. Yeah, see, so I've got a huge sea here. Is that oil? That I should check, I think. Because otherwise it might be a power situation. Here on this water, just like I had. Oh, you can see that it's not not as far in as at the top. I see something. Where is that? Yeah, over there, but not here, not close by. So I could use this, oops, to put water extractors as much as I would love and need. And then the train I've got, of course, there, so I can pick it up and transport it wherever I need to go. I also did realize I've got the shortcut around my base, but I think I will need to make another shortcut on either side of that, between the end and my base. Let me pull up the map again, because I love that. But if we've got the northeast line going... northeast line. West east line. Going all the way around like this. And now have got a situation where I go around my base. And I thought, since it sort of turns here where we are now, maybe I should have a shortcut here, or the other way around maybe. That if I have got... I'm making pipes here. and I were to need them here, that the train doesn't have to go all the way this way to then finally be able to drop off the pipes. What I could also do, and I'm not entirely sure, is that I make a loop through here which goes this way, so all the way, whoop, and do the same on that side. And then I could even connect those two. So I get a bigger main line. I could also make a big loop this way. I'm not entirely sure yet. I do know, however, that I need to go also south, and I actually also wanna pick this line up. That's why I already went a tiny little bit straight ahead back then, and then made the bend so it would go back to the compacted coal. But you notice, well, I noticed that now that I'm busy with all this, that the logistics is something that also sort of grows as you go along. But what do you think? Would this be a good area to start mining those iron nodes up, combine it with water, and just make a whole series of small factories with basic products, since I don't have them anymore? Because I think that that might be a very good idea. I'm curious what you think. I actually want to continue a tiny little bit with changing the power situation. So I will continue until wherever that exactly is, probably there. Because I've got my motor factory here. And as you can see, those, okay, you see them? As you can see, I don't see shooters. No, me neither. Yeah, there they are. All those floating power towers that I've got over there. How I first thought that I was going to do it. They can then all go, because they don't go anywhere really just yet. I might keep that one that you can see there. Otherwise, zoom in at the top, because I think that one is in a situation where there are quite some enemies. So then I can always pull power from the main line to over there in case I need it for whatever, since I've built it already. But all these other ones, they can go. It's a bit of a cleaning up. It's really a weekend where I think, you know what? Let's clean the world a little bit up and make it a little bit better looking. As good as that I can. And I think so far it's going quite okay. So I will continue a little bit longer before I end the episode, but then at least I've got that all connected. And then we can go next time, because I've got the power here now. Can or build factories here, or on the complete other side of the map, in the yeah, what is it, the Badlands, the Red Desert, because there's also some iron, but I think I found one node there next to water, so it feels like this is a better spot. But maybe you say like it's better to build, name it whatever, over here, and then there must be a very good reason for it, and I would love to hear that if that's the case. For now, we're going to continue with what I was doing. Oh, I will be so happy once it's done. Okay, how far can we go? Invalid placement. I know. I'm sorry. I need the length. Yeah, see, too long. I knew that. Sort of there. So, okay. Now we can go again. I thought it might be fun to make one together, so you know what I'm doing. I'm on a slope this time, so slightly different than when it's straight, of course. But I found that if you the tile that you're working from, if you just keep this straight, it works out. The train even on the lower side of the track, so in this case on this side I still got a lot of headspace. So let me see, I need to be one higher. And since this is a high pillar, I'm also going inwards. There. And that one I do one lower than the side bits, because it feels like that needs more support. The only thing is I now need to... Oh, that's actually a good one, because I've never done that on a slope. Because if I do it on this side... Yeah, it's the 2, but if I do it on the other side, yeah, that makes sense. It's 3. Because I always do that one lower, so it gives the idea of proper support. The only thing is, because we're going up or down, depending on what way you look at, of course, I will have to adjust this a little bit. Let me see, because I even see... I'm going to make myself a little platform, so I can see something. Because this is the first time I'm, as I said, make it on a slope. So the rules have changed a little bit. Let me see, because I think I first need to... Yeah, that will keep going. There's no other way. I will have to end it this way, because it already goes up, so... Oops. No, thank you. No. It's so strange, eh? Maybe I should try to end it with a 2. Does that work? I can't reach. My legs and my arms aren't long enough. Maybe... That's a normal ramp. Oh my gosh. Always that when you want to show. Yeah, see? It keeps going, so it doesn't matter. I think once you take those away, take the track away, you will always have that flat end. There's no other way. The only thing that I can probably do... does that make it look better? No, because then you just... Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it actually does. Okay. Convinced myself. There. You can go. You can go. So, you're all not part of a build. I didn't mean to take you away, though. And... Oh, sometimes it's so hard to get out of that zoop mode. You have to find that 1 pixel so it doesn't zoop, even though it is on zoop mode. Now I want an inverted ramp on that side, and I also want one. I might do that later. It was... Oh, can I reach? Oh, I can reach. No, not zoop. Thank you. Okay, now we want to work up. Vertical. And then you. Now we have to swap the modes again to zoop. You too. Because now we're going to work on the top bit. So I need my 4-meter ramps, and also on that side, and then I need the double ramps. Boop. Getting there. That's, by the way, the first tower. But since this, I'm not done, of course, and I already see that I probably have to change what I've been doing here to make it also fitting in that yeah, canyon, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to think about it. I will try to see if it looks good, and if not, I have to make something else. But I'm going to just take the power out of this because there is power going down. That's why there is gray 4-meter foundations. Then I know that there is a point where I can steal the power from, and I'm just going to drag that over for now. But that means that all these, they can all go, all of them, and that will that will nicely clean up. I have no doubt. Okay, we need to fill the last little bit up here. Stop getting distracted. Impossible. And then hopefully I've got this right, because otherwise, earlier on I was half a foundation off. I dragged it just too far. Oh my gosh. There's nothing more of a silly feeling than when something like that happens. Okay. Oh, see that? I need to change. Whatever I did doesn't work. A double ramp 8 meter. Oh! Oh! Let me see. Yeah, no, that makes sense. It should also only... Oh no, normally I've got 2. Yeah, that's what I said, huh? Okay, how do we do this? Because this looks silly. Why didn't that work? Yeah. What do we do? What do we do? Just an inverted ramp then. Yeah, I think I have to. I have to. There. And then. Oi, oi, oi. Oh, that's of course an. There. Can I put an inverted one like that? And then those need to go so you can see it a little bit better. Looks a little bit silly, huh? Nah, it's fine. I do feel like that this... Oh, just the one, please. And maybe... Nah, that can't. Because this is of course the wrong height for... Yeah, exactly. And what if I were to do that one? And then hopefully can put one upside down there too. I need just the one, stop it! Yeah, and then maybe that one away and just continue that line. Oh, that's a 2 meter. I need a 1 meter. Oh, there, turn around. That's a normal. Oh my gosh! And that's why I usually build most off camera, because I somehow make so many mistakes. It's so adjusted now. I don't know if I like this. Can I get away with a 1 meter inverted ramp? It's that slope, eh? Is this ugly? Nah. Let's look from a little bit further away. And I'm making a big fuss out of it, but when will you ever see this? Never! Yeah, you take away that, but there is no 3 meter. There's no... Because 4 is too high and 2 is too low. That's the problem. I think it has to stay that way. I don't think there's another solution. Shame. Okay, now, so be it. Like I said, you with your nose on it now, so now you see it all. That one can go. That one can go, and that one can go. The inverted ramps at the sides. This one is placed wrong. Oh, I thought it turned again. And then we're taking a small billboard. Zoop. Just some light. Every now and then. And then we have to jump up. Because it's still under my mouse. But these are the settings that I've got. Just simple white and on 3. There. And then we can... paste. Boop. There, and that's how I've sort of been doing it, except for that little fiddling over there. But this was the first time that I had it on a slope. I do realize that I need to pick up my power tower, otherwise the whole point of the thing is of course gone. I do like it. It looks a little bit like hoops, I know, but I think it works. And if I wanted to, because there is a right piece of foundation on top, and even in the pillars, by the way. Oh, I've activated something. I could even take belts or pipes or that hyper cannon. I'm hearing in my ears like those silly bees or whatever they are. Oh gosh, it's right, eh? In the middle, sort of in the middle. No, stop. There. And always for at the ready. It's a shame you can't place it in the middle. So I have one pillar that if I need to bring the power down, as I said, I like to hide it. But then I can take this and via a little one of these wall outlets, bring it secretly downstairs, and then you don't see a thing. I always color it so I know it's done. And that's it. I'm going to steal the power out of that pole, just drag it over here. And once these are gone, I think the world looks a lot better. Don't you love that? Look at that. If it's now going to make an autosave, I might not feel so happy. Come on, you can do it. I did fly this back then with my biofuel, and you can just... Feels like you can fly a bit further. Last one. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Go away. No one needs to see you. It's cleaned up. It's finally starting to look like something. Of course, it's not done. The little factories are still missing that should be placed around. But at least the transport line is looking a lot better, I find. A lot better. We've got options. And now I just need to continue. I need to continue, but I will do that another time. Because honestly, I've had a bit enough. We're here now at the motor factory. I have to check where the power is coming from. I do believe from over there, because my main my base is there, and then there is power also going in a straight line. So I think I tapped it from there, but I do want to make sure that I don't just disconnect this this power tower and it turns out that my motor factory just doesn't do anything anymore. That would be really sore. let me see, did I do it all? I think I did. This is so high. Don't autosave. Thank you. As you can see, I did steal the power and I did connect it to that tower. So no matter what, the power that is coming from a big power plant over there is connected also via this side to what the main track. So eventually everywhere will be proper power and for us a transport way. For now, I think this was good enough. I do want to think about the situation here. So before I continue, because I might use an area here too with the nodes to make a factory and so on, that I am absolutely sure that this is all in the right spot, because I'm trying to avoid having to pick stuff up constantly. So this was fun. I am happy that I cleaned up so far as that I got. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think, because I'm very curious. Yeah, of course, not about the power. The thing, the whatever I made. And also if that indeed over there might be a good idea to have just a setup of tiny, small factories with some basic products and then just a product per factory. Sweet, lovely people, I'm wishing you a lovely day and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye!